Hey, I have a message for all diabetics today. My name is Joel. I'm an ER nurse and a naturopath. And if you or someone you love suffers from diabetes or um, high blood sugar, insulin resistance, or has any of the symptoms of insulin resistance, now this is a long list, so take notes if you have to, but skin tags, chin hair in women, um, low, deep voices in women, PCOS, Alzheimer's, dementia, even early onset dementia, especially, um, belly weight that won't go away, especially right in the front, like abdominal pooches that women and men suffer from. These are all symptoms that your blood sugar is out of control, that your resistance to insulin is causing you to have these problems. And so I want to tell you today exactly where that comes from and some of the things that you can do to really soften those spikes. So your blood sugar, like if you have any of those problems, your blood sugar just goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And so anything you can do to just like smooth those spikes a little bit is really going to make a difference. You're going to lose weight. You're going to have more energy. You're going to, your brain is going to clear up. You're going to have less menstrual problems, less abdominal pain with PCOS. These are all the things that you are going to see occur if you do these five things. I'm going to give you five, okay? Now, the first of all, though, the reason this occurs, the reason you're having these spikes is primarily because of the foods that we eat in America. American foods that come off the shelf in our grocery stores, is in a lot of ways constructed and designed to decrease the function of your mind and your body. The reason I say that is because of the ingredient list. I promise you the one thing that will help change your health status in a very short period of time is learning to read ingredients. And as you familiarize yourself with some of the recurring ingredients that are showing up in your foods, you're going to start to see how those affect you. Things like high fructose corn syrup, it's a neurotoxin. Things like red dye 40 causes a lot of mental hyperactivity issues in children. And sugar, processed sugar, is also something that occurs so frequently and in such huge amounts in the foods that we eat. But the main culprit, now hear me, the main culprit for insulin resistance is not sugar. That is a myth. The main culprit is actually animal fat. The fat found in animal products, dairy, meat, these are loaded with fat. And when we put them in the food, dairy products, meat products, the oils that are like canola oil, vegetable oil, those fats sit on our insulin receptors and keep our cells from getting the signal to put sugar in the right place. That's basically diabetes. Diabetes is when fat clogs the cell so that insulin can't do its job. And so what do you have to do? You have to take insulin shots. You have to take oral antidiabetics. And that's all putting more of that thing, insulin, into your system. Well, insulin, especially in females, wreaks havoc on your hormones. And so that's why when you have PCOS, the first thing they do is put you on an anti-diabetic, metformin. That's why when you're taking all these insulin shots, you're noticing more chin hair. You're noticing the mood swings, the hot flashes, the prolonged and painful menstrual periods or heavy bleeding. These are all signs that the extra insulin in your body is causing your estrogen testosterone balance to go crazy. Don't take my word for it. Google it. Find out for yourself exactly what insulin is doing in your body and why. Now, having said where it comes from, I'm going to give you 5 things again that is going to help just soften those spikes just a little bit. That's all we're looking for. Small incremental steps in the right direction, because that's what makes health stick, right? These fads, these crazy jump off a cliff and don't eat anything for 500 years diets is not going to help you. You just need small incremental improvements. Okay? So I'm going to give you 5 things. 5 things. It's an acronym that I've come up with. It's called IDEAS. IDEAS. The first thing, I'm going to run through them real fast. So save this video, share it with others, but I'm going to go through it really fast. The first one, I, is intermittent fasting. Your body requires a certain amount of fuel per day to run. Americans, we like to eat huge suppers at the end of our day when we no longer need fuel to burn. So all those extra calories that we eat in supper, the big meal, the dessert, whatever, is stored as fat. Where does that fat go? Onto those cells, causing more insulin resistance. Eliminate that third meal. You don't have to do fancy intermittent fasting. Just eliminate the third meal. You'll notice a small, incredible step in the right direction with your blood sugars. The second one is D. And we're talking ideas, remember. The D is drink water only. Our bodies need at least 8 glasses of water per day, spread out through the day, sips at a time. Get that water into your system to hydrate and to thin your blood out of that concentrated sugar. And only drink water. Do not drink sodas. Do not drink caffeine. Do not drink coffee. Just water. Do this for 10 days. You're just looking for that small incremental step in the right direction. Drink water. The E is exercise. Not fancy exercise. Think of the one exercise that you like to do and do that at least 2 or 3 times in the day. Doesn't have to be long periods of time. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever you can promise to do every day, 2 to 3 times a day. After your meal, especially, do it. Whether it's walking around the block, few push-ups, dips, jumping jacks, jump rope, whatever it is. Get your heart rate up after each meal for a short period of time that you can commit to, and do something that you enjoy doing. That's E. A is abstain from animal fats. So look through your pantry, look through your fridge, get rid of meat for 10 days, get rid of animal products for 10 days, and see how your body's able to eliminate some of those fat products from your cell and make you more insulin sensitive. That's what we're going for, insulin sensitivity. And the final one is S, sunlight. S-U-N and S-O-N. I'm a firm believer that sunshine on your skin reduces stress, which takes away cortisol out of your system. Cortisol is a huge gasoline on the already burning diabetes fire. Like, it just engulfs your body in sugar. So when you mitigate that stress, you're lowering your cortisol. The first thing you do is get in the sun, sunlight, on your skin, relaxes your body, turns vitamin D into the hormones you need, help balance your hormones. It's incredible. and S-O-N, sunlight, God's Son. He came to save us. He's come to take our stress, our burdens, our cares, and our anxieties. So spend time with him. Read the Word of God. Learn about Jesus and his healing methods, and see how much stress that will take away from your body, which will lower your cortisol and increase your ability to just, again, soften those spikes and those dips of your blood sugar. So these are 5 things. Write them down, share them, and it's so much. I could do a whole course on each one of the 5, but this is a short video just to give you an understanding, something quick you can go home and do. If you're interested in having me do one-on-one coaching with you to implement these 5 steps in your life, personalized, and hold your hand as you go through them, I'm offering 5 spots, 10 hours of coaching each, one-on-one on your schedule, where I help you see those incremental steps happen even faster. Because there's so much more I can teach you, but it has to be off a platform that will block me from saying it, and it will have to be in a way that is personalized to you. So if that's something you're interested in, DM me or put in the comments below diabetes, the word diabetes, and I will reach out to you. I hope this was helpful. Again, my name's Joel. I'm an ER nurse and a naturopath for 20 years, and I am putting my information out here so that you don't have to spend 20 years learning what to do and how to be your own doctor.